like bloody Voldemort. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and welcome back. I feel like I haven't filmed in weeks, probably because it has been weeks. I know I haven't put up a video for, I think it's definitely been 2, it might have been 3 weeks now. I'll quickly explain what that was all about. So basically I'm moving out of my apartment at the moment and I'm moving into a new one. I'm moving into my new apartment this weekend, which is super exciting. Still staying in Brighton, actually moving more central, so that's really cool as well. But as you can see, for any OG subscribers, I am back at my mum and dad's house with my old background. If you've been following me for over a year, then you will recognise this background from my usual videos back when I lived here at home. So that's a little catch up as to what's been going on with me and why there was a break. But I wanted to start this relaunch of my channel almost with a really cool and different video. So the sort of thing I wanted to do was a haul of a brand or a range that hasn't been talked about much, and the one I decided to go for was COLLUSION. Now this is a brand new range that I've noticed on ASOS, and the first few things that I've noticed about it are, one, it's super cool and edgy. It's got a real sporty vibe to it, which I thought would be really cool to try out. Number 2, a lot of the clothes are described as unisex, which I thought would also be really cool to try out, because obviously that way men and women can wear it, and whatever your gender you can wear these clothes, which I think is really exciting and something that needs to happen more often. And 3, it's all available on ASOS, so how easy is that to get your hands on it? Okay guys, so I have opened the bag just to check that everything was in there, and everything is. So it is a pretty big ASOS bag. I've actually ordered 7 items from the COLLUSION range. And I wanted to quickly talk about this as well, because I got 7 items and I believe the order came to £93, which I think is unbelievable value. A lot of these things were either £10 or under, and I think the most expensive thing I ordered was £20, I believe. So this range is super affordable, which again is another pro. But I just wanted to mention that because obviously I've got some stuff in my Zara shopping basket online at the moment. In fact, I've got 2 items that come to the exact same price, and I got 7 for the same amount of money. So I'm really excited to show you guys this range and see what we think about it. So let's dive into the bag. The first thing I ordered is a winter autumn essential, and it is a beanie hat. Everything's still packaged because I wanted to show you guys my first impressions of the items. I'm really intrigued to see what the quality is like of these items, being that they are super cheap, but with ASOS I'm hoping that they'll be like good quality. So this is the first item, and on the inside we have the COLLUSION label, and it's a pretty simple beanie, which is what I was looking for. It's this gorgeous sort of like orange colour, like a darker orange, which I thought was really autumnal. I can't get enough of beanies. Beanies are a necessity in my sort of accessories wardrobe. I love beanies, so I always wanted to pick up one of these, and I believe this was either £4 or £6. I'll link everything down below, so do go check, because I'm trying to remember the prices off the top of my head. I'll get the receipt out in a minute just to check, but yeah, I believe this was £4 or £6. I think it was £4, because the reason why I ended up going for this was I had £4 left to spend. So yeah, I think this was £4, and it's got the really cute little tag on it here with the X, which is the COLLUSION logo. So yeah, first impressions, really good. It looks good quality. You can fold it down. Something to note, that if you do fold it down, the tag doesn't show the X anymore if you wanted it to be a bit more oversized or bigger, but I would have it, I always fold my beanies up like this anyway, whether they're supposed to be or not, so that actually works out quite nice for me. Okay, next up we have something that I've been after for a little while. I do have a few of these already, but I wanted a more knitted material, a bit more of a casual one, and that is a slip dress. Not that you can tell it's a slip dress right now. I'll open it up for you though, obviously. Yeah, so I've been looking for a more casual slip dress. I know that I did a video on how to style slip dresses, which I'll link up above so you can go see that, but I wanted a more casual sort of everyday one. and a few of all of mine are everyday ones, but they're quite summery, and I wanted one that could be worn more in the winter and autumn and stuff. So I ended up going for this forest green one. It's a little bit shorter than all my others. I believe it will end just above my knee, I think, so that would be quite good. And the material's really nice actually. It's like a sort of knitted jersey material, I would say. It almost has a sheen running through it as well, so this might be quite nice for Christmas time actually. The straps at the front are just spaghetti straps, and they do cross over at the back, which obviously you'll be able to see better on me once I'm wearing it. And it has a very slight cow neck at the front as well, so I think this should be quite flattering. I'd be interested to see what this looks like on. Obviously I'd like to style it with probably a t-shirt underneath, but one of the main things I wanted to style it with would be a white or black roll neck underneath. I think that'd be fantastic for autumn and winter, and I'm really excited to style this darker colour. I think it's coming up even darker on camera, but this is actually more like a foresty green. It's definitely a green. It looks really dark on camera, but hopefully you'll see it better in the cutaway. So yes, first impressions of this are fantastic, and the price of this dress was £12. Okay, the next thing is one of the items that was described as unisex, so I'm really intrigued to see what this looks like on. Obviously it's just a plain long sleeve t-shirt, so really of course it's unisex, any gender can wear this, which is really, really great. On the back we have this sort of logo print that says upside down, and it's all like swirled, which looks quite cool. And on the front it just has A and then lots of dashes. Not entirely sure what they mean, but I kind of went with this because it had a sort of not necessarily a roll neck, but like a high neck, which I thought would be great for autumn winter. Also I loved the colour. It's long sleeved as well, and it has like these tighter tapered in wrists, which are great for this time of year, just especially on long sleeve tops, because I find they roll up quite a lot otherwise. The length of this is very long. This is in a size, what size did I get this in? This is in a size extra small. So this comes to me about halfway down my thigh. So keep that in mind. This is obviously the smallest size you can get. But I guess it's unisex. So on a man, that would probably just about hit their hips, depending on your size, obviously. So yeah, that's quite interesting. But the way this was styled on the model was with a pair of cycling shorts, which I decided to order. Now this is my first time venturing into cycling shorts as well. I'll get onto them next. But yeah, overall the quality of the t-shirt feels really nice. It's really, really, it's not like too thick, but it's not thin, which is really good. And then the roll neck part and the sleeves are like doubled over. So that's really good as well. I really like the logo on it too. I think it's very nicely designed. And the price of this top was also £12. Okay, so on to the previously mentioned cycling shorts. These were £5, and I've got these in a size 8. I think the 6 was still in stock, but I ended up going for an 8. This might have been a bit of a mistake. I feel like maybe I should have gone for the 6, to be honest, because I have like quite a small waist, but then I've got bigger hips. I just didn't know how it was going to fit, and I haven't ordered stuff from ASOS for quite a while, and obviously this is quite a different range. Oh, they are quite elasticated. It might be okay. They do look a little bit big for my waist, but we'll see. We'll try them on. So obviously these are just your classic cycling shorts. Now, material wise, they are obviously stretchy. They're elasticated, but again, they're sort of like a jersey material. They're not like a sports material at all. So yeah, we'll just have to see what these are like on, because I'm worried that if they're too big, they're gonna sag and be baggy, which obviously you don't particularly want. You want them to be tight. I'm also hoping they come down not past my knees, but not too short either, because I don't want hot pants. And I wanted to wear them with that t-shirt and see what that looked like, because it looks so cool on the model. Obviously she's way cooler than me, but we wanted to see what it would look like. So yeah, these were in a size 8, and I believe they were £5. So yeah, we'll see what these are like. I've been trying to get onto this trend for a little while. It looks so good on everyone else, but I feel like you need to be super tall to really pull this off. I'm worried that the cycling shorts are going to make me look like super stout. I mean, I'm only 5'4", so I can't get too much shorter. Okay, on to the next item, and this was the most expensive item of all the ones I ordered, coming in at £25, which I think is still a bargain. And these are super cool, and actually I think these are probably going to be the most popular thing on this haul. I think a lot of you guys will like these, or at least I'm hoping so anyway. And they are a pair of plaid joggers. Now they looked really cool on the model again. So they've got like a tie detail at the top, and they're like almost like a felt material. They're not lined at all, but they do have pockets. Oh, they've got pockets. That's a plus already. So the thing I liked about these was it's got two different types of plaid on. Here you've got like a black and white plaid, and then on this side panel and all the way around the back you've got a blue and green pad. I'm just going to turn my lighting up because I feel like you guys aren't seeing the actual colours. Now I'm going to be super bright, but when I put this up it should, there you go, you can see it a bit better now. So this is the blue and green plaid that goes around the back and sort of starts on the front. So I got these in a UK size 8, and like I said, they were £25. They don't taper in at the end at all. They are just wide legged, which I think will be quite cool actually. They'll look good with trainers. I'm hoping I can style these up. The girl in the model on the pictures wore it with like a jumper and a beanie, so I could definitely pull that off, I'm sure. But I don't know whether these are going to become sort of lounge around the house joggers, when really I kind of got them to be sort of day wear edgy joggers, but we'll see how we go. Okay, the next thing I ordered, oh, this might be a bit of a Marmite item, but I actually really like this. At least I did on the website anyway. So again, one thing I am noticing is on all the Collusion labels it says where the item is made. This one says the UK, but we've also had, I think I read Bulgaria at one point. Yeah, Bulgaria. And then there was another one that was made in China, which I think was the Beanie. It's made in China, so perhaps not the most ethical range, because obviously that's going to take a lot of dealing with getting all these items from so many different places. I feel like that's gonna, it's pollution for one, and it's probably just not the most efficient way of getting the items together back in the UK, but we'll see. So I got this in a UK 8 again, and it's this really cute cable knit cardi in bright baby pink. The knit of this is really nice. It's sort of like a crochet, but with just your normal wool. I actually don't know what the percentage of this is. I should imagine it's not wool, but that sort of type of thing. Let's actually have a quick look, because that might be quite interesting. 100% acrylic, yeah, so it's definitely not wool, but of course I doubt it would be for the price I got it. And what is the price of this? Let's just check. The price of this was £20, which I think is really great for a cable knit cardi. The ones I've been looking at lately, the ones I love the most are Urban Outfitters cardigans, but obviously they are between £30 and sometimes £60, which is a bit of a joke for a cardi, but then I guess they aren't going to be acrylic, or at least you would hope that they're not if you're paying double the price. So it's £20 because it's made of acrylic, but that's not necessarily the worst thing. But yes, really cool. I love the sort of pattern of it. It's got a nice plait cable down the sleeves, and then it's just your normal crochet on everything else. Testing my knitting skills, of which I have none. But yeah, really interested to see what this is like on and how I can style it. Okay, and we have made it to the last item, guys, and this is one of the ones that actually sort of got my interest into the Collusion range. I think this is the first item I saw from the range, and I think I was just actually looking on ASOS for jumper dresses, and I saw this one, and I saw the Collusion thing, which reminded me that I'd seen an advert for this range, and I thought, this is the one I want to do the haul on. So this was the thing that started it all off, and it is this gorgeous, this is cute, I like this. It's a really cute baby pink jumper dress. Now, you guys know me, I love jumper dresses. They're so easy to style. You can wear with boots, trainers, knee-high boots, flats, whatever you want. Stick a coat over it, job done. Super easy outfit. Oh, it's long. this is really, really nice material. Again, everything does feel good quality. Obviously they're not wool or anything like that, and they are man-made fibres, but everything does feel good quality, so that does matter. And loads of the jumper dresses I was looking at were ranging from £25 to £40, and I wanted one that I don't have a problem paying that price actually, because a jumper dress stays with you every winter and they're so versatile. I end up wearing them every day in the winter anyway, so that's not a problem. But this one was 15 quid, which I thought was really, really good value for money. And it's in this gorgeous baby pink. It's got long sleeves, and then what I liked about it is it's got this roll neck at the top, which obviously keeps you nice and warm, which is fantastic. And it has this little detail that the what's it called, the hem of the turtleneck is black, which I thought was really nice and just will give it like a little bit of detail, make it a little bit different. It's not too thick, I have to say. It's not thick. It's like your normal sort of light knit jumper. It's not too thick, but I think that will actually help. You can always put a vest underneath, and I will always wear them with tights anyway for the most part. So sometimes this is good because when you've got a coat on over the top, you don't want to be too hot. So sometimes it's actually a good thing when they're a little bit thinner. But I'm really excited about this, especially this is the item that started this whole thing off. And like I said, I got this, I believe I got this in a 6 actually, because I wanted it to be a bit shorter. Yes, I've got this in a 6 because one, I just tend to get dresses in a 6 anyway, and two, on the model she was wearing a size 8 and she was 5'7", and it came just above her knees. So I thought if I'm 5'4", then I'll probably want to get a 6, so that is a bit shorter and doesn't go past my knees. So yeah, that's what I did with that. And this was £15, which again I think is fantastic value for money. Okay guys, that's the end of the haul, but don't go anywhere yet because I'm going to try all of these things on and talk you through what I think of them while I'm wearing them. I thought this might be a little bit better than showing you them and then doing a cutaway of me wearing them, and you never actually really get to hear my thoughts on what they feel like on. I thought being a new range, that might be a good idea, and then I will talk to you after what I thought of everything, whether it was value for money and whether I will be purchasing from the Collusion range again. So into the second part of the video. Okay guys, so this is the first item, and this is the pink cardigan, which was £20, and I'm wearing this in a size 8, I believe. So yeah, really, really nice. I like the length of the sleeves. They just come over my wrist, which is great because I hate it when they're too short, and it's nice to hold on to when you're cold. And there's no buttons on the cardigan, so you wouldn't be able to do this up, but to be honest, it's kind of the type of cardigan you would wear undone anyway. It's a bit too long to wear tucked into jeans and do up anyway, so I would probably leave it like this. If you really wanted to, I guess you could wrap it, put a belt round, or tuck it into some jeans if possible, but I don't think I'll be doing that. I'll probably just wear it like this. This isn't necessarily what I would style it with, but this was what I was wearing today, so I've just chucked it on over the top to show you guys. But in the pictures, the model is wearing it with jeans and a t-shirt, which I think would look fantastic. On a day when you just want to throw some colour onto an outfit, this is going to be really fantastic. And I think for £20, you can't really go too wrong. I mean, the colour's super bright, so if you're not into that, then this might not work for you, but I think it's quite cool and it adds a bit of colour to an outfit. And the length of it's really nice actually. I would definitely wear this with some jeans and a white t-shirt. What else? You could definitely wear it over a dress, over a jumper dress, perhaps a beige one. That would look really nice. But yeah, it's pretty much your standard cardigan, and unless the not having buttons bothers you, then I think this is a great buy. Okay, so the next item is the beanie, and I really, really like this. I think the colour of it is fantastic for this time of year. I really, really like the little tag with the X on, because it kind of makes it look like a branded beanie, but obviously not everybody is going to know what the X is, so that's quite cool. And yeah, I really, really like it. I think it's going to keep my head really warm. I think it's the same material as the cardigans. It's probably acrylic, but obviously man-made fibres do keep you warm as well. I would prefer if it was like a wool material, but then obviously it would not be £4 if it was wool, so neither here or there really. For £4 I think it's absolutely exceptional, to be honest, because I've seen beanies on the market, even in Topshop, for £12 to £20. So you can't go wrong. If you need a really cheap beanie, then this is the way to go. I don't think it personally looks cheap at all either. So I think it looks really, really cool. And again, I love the colour of it. This is going to look great with a camel coat. It's going to look really cool with a denim jacket. I think this is pretty much your go-to for autumn, winter. Okay, the next item is the most expensive item in this haul, which comes in at £25, and they are these plaid joggers. I really, really like these actually. I think they look super cool. They have functioning pockets, which is fantastic. And I got these in a size 8, and I'm typically a 6, but I got them in an 8 so that they weren't too tight, because obviously being a jogger, you want them to be comfortable. But because they aren't tapered around the bottom, they actually look really cool as like a sort of felt trouser. I wouldn't even, I mean, they are a jogger because they've got like an elasticated waist with a tie. So technically, I guess they do come under jogger, but I think they're really cool as a trouser. And I've tucked just a white t-shirt into these, and I think this is a really simple outfit. Obviously really in trend at the moment with the plaid. I think it looks really cool with the 2 different tones as well, with the black and white and then the blue and green. It's sort of out there because you've got 2 clashing prints on there, but at the same time they're quite muted and dulled colours, so it's not too in your face, if you know what I mean. It's a statement, definitely, but it's not too in your face. It's not like a bright yellow and blue plaid and then a red and green plaid. It's nice and muted. They've done that quite well. And yeah, I think they're really cool. I mean, I think if I threw a jacket on over this with the orange beanie, I think that'd be a really cool outfit. Some nice trainers. You could definitely use this as like a comfy day outfit. To dress it up might be a little bit tricky. I think with the wide leg, they're definitely more of a day wear kind of thing, and with the jogger detail at the top, I think they'll definitely stay as day wear. But obviously, if you wanted some nicer joggers just for lounging around the house, these will do perfectly as well. They're not lined, the same fabric is on the inside, but that doesn't bother me at all. Might make them a little bit cold, but you can always put some tights on underneath if it really bothered you, or some longer socks. And I think the fact that they've got functional pockets is a great idea as well, and you can fully get your hands in there, which is really, really nice too. So yeah, these are a winner. Okay guys, this is the next item, and this is the pink jumper dress. Again, I really, really like this. Really nice material, very comfortable, nice and soft. Again, a man-made fibre, but you get what you pay for. This was £15. As you can see, it comes just above my knee, so I'm glad that I did get the size 6. If you were any shorter than me, they don't go any smaller than a 6, unfortunately, so it might come up a little bit long on you, but this is a good length for me, so I'm glad that I went with the smaller size. As you can see, if I come a little bit closer, you can see my bra top through this, so that just gives you a bit of an idea of how thin the material is. Now, I'm not saying it's thin in a bad way. I'm actually glad that it's a thin jersey material, because it means that I can put a coat on and not be too hot. But just to give you some idea, if this wouldn't be comfortable with you, then maybe stay away. I don't mind it personally. And also, the neck comes up very, very high. It's right up to my jaw, and that's folded over once. I don't think I would really fold it over again. Maybe you could get away with folding it over twice, but you'd obviously want to make sure that the black detail was still on show, because that's quite a nice part of the design, I think, personally. So yeah, that looks really, really cool. I'm happy with that. And yeah, overall, I think it's a really, really nice piece. I actually quite like it done up high, but I guess you've got that option to fold it down twice. I've just got this on with some cable knit tights, which I would definitely wear with it. And I've also got a grey pair of these tights, which I think would look really nice with the pink. And then I would just wear it with either my Doc Martens, which was how it was styled by the model, with my Louis Vuitton boots, of course, with my Calvin Klein trainers. They would look super cool with this, with my Nike Air Force Ones. What else could you do? You could wear flats with it, of course. If you wanted to wear heels, I guess you could get away with that. But yeah, really, really nice product. I think it's really, really cool, and definitely a keeper again. So that's really, really good. Okay guys, this is the next item, and this is the green slip dress. I hope the colour's coming up. It's actually like definite green forest colour in real life, but it's coming up really dark on the camera, so I'll try and put a picture up of it on the model here so that you can see it in their editing. Because yeah, it's coming up quite dark and I don't know why. I've turned the brightness up as well, but yeah, I think that's just, I think I'm against a white background too, so it doesn't help. But onto the dress. So yes, really like it. It's a lot more fitted than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be sort of like a up and down slip dress, but it's definitely a lot more fitted. So you can see everything. I really like the cow neck detail. I think that's really nice. I like the spaghetti straps. It's very 90s inspired, 100%. And then it's got the cross strap detail at the back. But yeah, it's a very nice dress. I definitely think I would wear it. I'm also going to try it on with a white top underneath so you guys can see how I would wear it in the daytime, because I think like this, it's definitely more of an evening dress. When I bought it to be a day dress. So I'm going to see what it looks like with the top underneath and see if that makes it a bit more casual looking. Okay guys, so this is the dress with the t-shirt underneath, which definitely makes it look more casual. So I much prefer it worn like this. I've also taken my tights off just to see how that would look, because this is probably how I would wear it in the day. I definitely prefer it like this, but with it being so tight and bodycon, it's just not really my style. I kind of wanted it to be more floaty and a bit more less tight. It's a really nice material. If I come a bit closer you can kind of see it a little bit better. It is a nice material. I like that it's got a bit of a sheen running through it. I think it looks really cool. And I like those cross straps at the back, but yeah, I'm just not so sure about it like being so figure hugging. Just not as comfortable with that. So this actually might be going back, but that's nothing against the dress. I think the dress is still really nice, and for £12 I think that's fantastic value, but it's just not particularly my style with being so tight. Okay guys, so for this outfit I'm wearing the last two items just to show you how I would style them together, as this is what the model was wearing for both of these items. So starting with the t-shirt, really like it. I like that it's long sleeve. I like the tapered wrists at the end because it stops them from rolling up. I think it's going to be great for this time of year. I really like the high neck as well. Means I don't always have to take a scarf with me, which is helpful. I like the simple logo on the front and I love the colour. And I also think the back looks really cool as well. So definitely think this is a keeper. This top was £12 and I think it's just really cool and casual and easy to style. I would definitely pair it with my Urban Outfitters wide leg white jeans. I think this would look really cool with that. There's an Instagram picture of me wearing those white jeans with an orange jumper, and I feel like this would be the same vibe, just a different colour and a t-shirt instead of a sweater. So yeah, definitely think that would work. Probably going to keep this t-shirt. Now on to the cycling shorts, which were going to be a Marmite item. Size wise, I got these in an 8 and they are a little big, but I feel like that's not too bad because it means I could eat in them. But yeah, I'm not against them and I don't actually hate them. It's just whether I would wear them out and about. Obviously this trend has kind of come at a bit of an awkward time because it's getting cold and I don't really want to be going around in tiny black shorts, but I think with this top it actually looks quite cool. I feel like with my Nike Air Force Ones, and if I just did my makeup and hair a little bit more edgier, it would actually be a really cool outfit that I would definitely like to wear. Got nothing against the outfit. I think it actually looks quite cool. It's just, what else would I style these with? They would look fantastic with the orange sweater actually, so that's quite interesting. I'm just like trying to run through my wardrobe. They would look cool with jumpers. I feel like that might be the way to go. And I need to go through like my Instagram saved images because I saved so many sort of bloggers and like fashion types wearing these cycling shorts, and there were some outfits that looked really fantastic. I know a lot of people wearing them with blazers and that looked really cool. So I think I will keep these because they were only a £5, so I feel like if I don't wear them it's not the end of the world. I can sleep in them. They can just become new pyjamas if worse comes to worse. But I actually do want to try and wear these. I feel like this might be cool tied as well. Is that a look? I don't know. Does that be easy? I feel like Kim Kardashian now. Ooh, no, never had said that before. Anyway, yeah, I think I quite like these. I feel like I could make them work. I don't know, maybe not. let me know what you think in the comments, because these are a bit of a Marmite item, I know. But yeah, I think this outfit's quite cool, and I definitely want to keep the t-shirt because I feel like I could style this really easily. Okay guys, so that's it for this Collusion haul. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it a little bit different. I really like the clothes. I've actually kept this top on. But yeah, I think out of everything, my favourite pieces were probably the beanie. Really liked this. Definitely this top. I do like this. Love the pink dress and the tracksuit bottoms and the cardigan. Actually, I like all of it. I think the only thing I'm going to send back is this green dress, and it's literally nothing against the dress. The dress is really nice, but just where it's bodycon, just don't feel comfortable. I just don't feel like I can pull that off, basically. Nothing wrong with bodycon either, because people look amazing in it, but me personally, just not comfortable with it. So otherwise this would have been perfect. If this had been looser, completely would have kept it, but I'm just not into tight clothing. So yeah, I think that's it for that. But honestly, I'm impressed with the quality for the price of the products. I think that it's value for money pretty much. Obviously if I wanted better quality I would have paid more for them. So overall, really impressed, and we'll be keeping everything except the green dress. So I hope you liked this video guys, and do give it a like if you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post a video every Monday at 6 PM, and don't forget to go check out Ray of Style, my blog, which I post on every Friday at 6 PM. Loads of new stuff on there, and there will be a Collusion shoot coming there as well, so do stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Also, I feel like if I ever did the Tour de France, literally got the outfit now. I mean, I could just hop on a bike and go.